In the still electric silence of the early hours of September 26, 1983, the fate of the world rested in the hands of one man, and no one knew it. What began as just another quiet shift in a Soviet command bunker spiraled into one of the most perilous moments in human history. Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Petrov, stationed at the Serpukhov 15 Early Warning Center, suddenly found himself staring at an alert no military officer ever wants to see. Incoming US nuclear missiles. Red lights flashed. Sirens screamed. According to the Soviet Union's cutting-edge satellite system, Armageddon had already begun. At a time when Cold War tensions were razor-sharp, with both superpowers teetering on the edge of mutual destruction, Petrov was thrust into an impossible dilemma, one that could have ended life on Earth in less than 30 minutes. The world slept. He did not. As alarms screamed through the steel corridors and cold protocol demanded immediate escalation, Stanislav Petrov was thrust into an unthinkable position, one that no soldier, no human being should ever have to face. The system, the very technology designed to protect his nation, was warning him that nuclear war had begun. 5 American missiles, it said, were already in flight. The procedure was clear: confirm, report, retaliate. But Petrov hesitated, not out of fear, but out of reason. He stared into the heart of the machine and asked a question it could never answer. Could this be wrong? In a moment that defied training and doctrine, Petrov made the extraordinary decision to override the system. He chose not to retaliate. Instead, he investigated, carefully, methodically, and concluded that the alert was false, likely caused by a rare convergence of software flaws, sun glare, and satellite misreadings. In choosing instinct over impulse, judgment over automation, Petrov didn't just stop a war. He demonstrated the irreplaceable value of human intuition in a world increasingly governed by machines. This incident is significant, not just for its immediate implications, but also for what it reveals about the human capacity for reason and restraint in the face of overwhelming pressure. Stanislav Petrov's actions serve as a powerful reminder of the thin line between peace and destruction, making his story one that resonates even today. Join us as we delve deeper into this pivotal moment in history and explore the legacy of a man who chose caution over chaos. The early 1980s were marked by heightened tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union, a period often characterized by the intense rivalry of the Cold War. This geopolitical conflict was not just a battle of ideologies, capitalism versus communism, but also a race for military supremacy that had far-reaching implications for global security. The arms race was in full swing, with both superpowers amassing vast arsenals of nuclear weapons, each striving to outdo the other in terms of firepower and technological advancements. The threat of nuclear warfare loomed large, creating an atmosphere of anxiety that permeated everyday life. During this time, the doctrine of mutually assured destruction, MAD, became a chilling reality. Both nations understood that any nuclear exchange would lead to catastrophic consequences for both sides, yet this knowledge did little to alleviate the pervasive fear. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan in 1979 further escalated tensions, leading to a US boycott of the 1980 Moscow Olympics and a renewed commitment to military spending and strategic initiatives. The atmosphere of fear and mistrust was palpable, with citizens on both sides of the Iron Curtain living under the shadow of potential annihilation. Propaganda fueled public perceptions, often portraying the opposing side as a direct threat to national security. This climate of suspicion and hostility set the stage for critical moments in history, including the nuclear alarm incident involving Stanislav Petrov. Understanding this context is essential to grasp the gravity of the decisions made during this tumultuous era, where a single miscalculation could have led to unimaginable disaster. On September 26, 1983, the Soviet Union's early warning system triggered a false alarm that indicated a US missile attack, setting off a chain of events that could have led to nuclear catastrophe. The Soviet satellite system, designed to detect incoming missiles, mistakenly reported that 5 intercontinental ballistic missiles were on their way from the United States. This alarming information was relayed to the command center, where military personnel were immediately put on high alert. The Soviet early warning system was a complex network of satellites and ground-based radar designed to provide timely information about potential threats. However, on that fateful day, a combination of technical glitches and a rare atmospheric phenomenon led to the erroneous detection of an attack. As the alarm rang out, the atmosphere in the command center shifted from routine operations to a state of crisis. Military personnel scrambled to assess the situation, and protocols dictated that a retaliatory strike be prepared. Stanislav Petrov, the duty officer at the time, was faced with an urgent decision. While the alarm indicated an imminent threat, Petrov's instincts urged him to question the validity of the warning. He recognized that the early warning system had never before reported such an attack and suspected that it might be a false alarm. As tensions escalated and military decision-makers awaited confirmation, Petrov chose to delay any immediate response, opting instead to investigate further. His calm demeanor and critical thinking in the face of panic ultimately played a crucial role in averting a potential disaster, showcasing the importance of human judgment in high-stakes situations. In the midst of the chaos on September 26, 1983, Stanislav Petrov faced an extraordinary dilemma that would test his judgment and instincts. As the alarms blared and the command center buzzed with urgency, Petrov was acutely aware of the gravity of the situation. The early warning system indicated a US missile attack, and military protocols dictated a swift retaliatory response. However, Petrov's reasoning led him to pause and reconsider the implications of such an action. He understood that the early warning system had never previously reported an actual attack, and he questioned the reliability of the technology. Petrov's experience told him that a false alarm was possible, especially given the tense geopolitical climate. Instead of succumbing to the pressure to escalate the situation, he chose to investigate further, weighing the potential consequences of a hasty decision. This moment of critical thinking highlighted the importance of human judgment in high-stakes scenarios, where technology can sometimes fail or mislead. Had Petrov acted differently and followed the protocol to launch a counterattack, the consequences could have been catastrophic. A retaliatory strike would likely have triggered a full-scale nuclear war, resulting in unimaginable loss of life and widespread destruction. The world might have been plunged into chaos, with repercussions felt for generations. Petrov's decision to trust his instincts over automated systems not only saved countless lives, but also underscored the vital role that human discernment plays in moments of crisis. His actions serve as a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have in the face of overwhelming odds. In the immediate aftermath of the September 26, 1983 incident, Stanislav Petrov's critical decision went largely unrecognized. While he had averted a potential nuclear disaster, the Soviet military hierarchy did not acknowledge his actions at the time. Instead, Petrov faced scrutiny for not following protocol, as the system had indicated an attack. This lack of immediate acknowledgement reflected the rigid structures of military command and the prevailing atmosphere of fear and mistrust during the Cold War. However, as the years passed, Petrov's actions began to gain recognition, both in Russia and internationally. In 2006, he was awarded the World Citizen Award by the Association of World Citizens, which highlighted his role in preventing a nuclear catastrophe. Later, In 2013, he received the prestigious Dresden Peace Prize, further solidifying his legacy as a hero who chose caution over chaos. These honors not only celebrated his bravery, but also served as a reminder of the importance of human judgment in critical situations. Petrov's decision had a lasting impact on nuclear policy discussions, prompting a re-evaluation of early warning systems and the protocols surrounding nuclear engagement. His story became a powerful example in debates about the risks of automated military responses and the necessity of human oversight. As the world continues to grapple with nuclear threats, Petrov's legacy serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between technology and human decision-making, influencing discussions on arms control and the importance of diplomacy in preventing future conflicts. The 1983 nuclear alarm incident involving Stanislav Petrov serves as a critical case study in understanding the complexities of military protocols and the potential consequences of miscommunication. One of the key lessons learned from this event is the paramount importance of communication and verification within military operations. The reliance on automated systems to detect threats can lead to catastrophic errors if not properly verified. This incident highlighted the need for robust communication channels that allow for real-time assessment and confirmation of alerts, ensuring that decisions are based on accurate information rather than assumptions. Another significant takeaway is the necessity of human oversight in automated systems. While technology can enhance efficiency and response times, it is not infallible. Petrov's decision to question the validity of the alarm underscores the critical role that human judgment plays in high-stakes scenarios. Military protocols must incorporate mechanisms that allow personnel to intervene and assess situations, especially when the stakes involve nuclear weapons. This incident serves as a reminder that technology should complement, not replace, human decision-making. Furthermore, the 1983 incident had a lasting impact on future nuclear strategies. It prompted discussions about the risks associated with automated responses and the importance of establishing clear protocols for verification and communication. In the years that followed, many nations began to re-evaluate their nuclear policies, emphasizing the need for diplomacy and dialogue to prevent misunderstandings that could lead to conflict. Ultimately, the lessons learned from this incident continue to resonate today, shaping how countries approach nuclear deterrence and the importance of maintaining a careful balance between technology and human oversight in military operations. In summary, the actions of Stanislav Petrov on September 26, 1983, stand as a pivotal moment in history that prevented a potential nuclear disaster. His decision to question the validity of a false alarm, rather than immediately escalating the situation, showcased the critical importance of human judgment in high-stakes scenarios. Petrov's story serves as a powerful reminder of how one individual's choices can have far-reaching consequences, particularly in moments of crisis where the stakes are unimaginably high. As we reflect on this incident, it becomes clear that effective decision-making is essential in any crisis. The lessons learned from Petrov's experience emphasize the need for robust communication, verification processes, and human oversight in automated systems. These principles are not only relevant in military contexts, but also resonate in various aspects of our daily lives, where thoughtful decision-making can lead to positive outcomes. We encourage you to think about the implications of Petrov's actions and how they relate to the decisions we face today. If you found this discussion insightful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more engaging content on historical events and their impact on our world. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends and family who might also appreciate the importance of critical thinking in times of crisis. Together, we can continue to explore the lessons of the past and their relevance to our future. I'm Professor Bill, but you can call me Professor Wild Bill. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.